API key. So when you use the API key, that gives you access to everything. Let's get just some fundamental. How many people here? Back to this thing. How many people here? There. How many people here have built an HTML website before? Okay. How many people here have designed something in Photoshop before? And how many people here have uploaded a photo to the internet before? All right. Trying to get everyone's hands up here. Okay, good. And we have some people who have used JavaScript. How many people have ever used CSS? Style sheets make things pretty. The designers. Yes. How many people know how to access an API? Kind of a bigger one. Cool. Those people can help you too. How many people here have used MySQL databases? How many people have used any database system at all for any work they've ever done in their entire life? Okay, about the same. PHP, Java, .NET, COBOL. Just big stuff. Very accurate. Okay, good. So, can someone, for a teacher, tell me what an API is? How many people here don't speak Arabic? Okay, you can do it in Arabic. How many people here know how to fix a microphone?
الاي بي اي هي بتكون ناس بيعملوا سيرفيسز بحطوها على الانترنت، فانت برنامجك ممكن تستخدمها بسهوله، لها اكثر من طريقه. فالابلكيشن تاعك تعمل انت لينكينج عليها بتقدر تاخذ داتا فيها. فمن بعض الاكزامبلز فرضا زي اذا بدك تعمل كونكشن على فيسبوك، تعمل كونكشن تدخل على فيسبوك فرضا لهم فيسبوك اي بي اي، ممكن تشبك عليها تقدر تاخذ اليوزر نيم والباسورد تاع الفيسبوك، او سوري الاكسس توكن تاعك من الفيسبوك وتشبك عندك على السايت تاعك.
That is correct. Yeah, so you can use an application programming interface to connect to Facebook with your credentials and get access to the Facebook database, which I think is something close to what you said. But I'm guessing. Yahoo has a very similar one. It's fairly easy to use. You get an API key so that we say we know you're you and that you have access to certain things inside the system. Everything from Yahoo Answers to Flickr to Yahoo Messenger to Placefinder. Has anyone here heard of Hadoop? Hadoop is kind of amazing. They're I don't think people deal with large amounts of data in their computer classes or in any of their research or work or anything. A couple? Okay. Can everyone hear me okay? I don't even need a microphone. Hadoop is what? How many people MapReduce? Google algorithm MapReduce will make big chunks of problem into smaller subsets. Yahoo is actually
we can't hear you.
Okay. You need a microphone. Yahoo actually spearheaded a project called Hadoop, which is being used by Facebook, Amazon, eBay, kind of everyone. It is a mass distributed computing platform that lets you run large-scale scientific number crunching and make it accessible and easy and fast. And Hadoop is the name of the project. It's named after a little toy elephant. And it's being hailed by a lot of people in as the kind of the next phase of scientific and useful crunching, so that we can do really interesting information gathering and make products much more useful. That's how Facebook, for example, shows you only the things that are actually interesting to you instead of how many times your friends have invited you to Farmville. They can use Hadoop to crunch all that and produce better results. That's a Yahoo product that has been spun out, but it's awesome, and we give you access to a whole series of Hadoop servers for free. Okay. So if you come to the developer network, these are all the API tools broken down by framework and category. So we have search APIs, lets you access the entire search database and build your own search program. So if you want to incorporate a better version of search, or if you want to add things to search, you can use an API and do it in a matter of minutes. There is authentication and authorization. So if you want to build user sign up, we have a little tool for that. There are a whole bunch of APIs for web services, like Flickr, FireEagle, HotJobs, job board, local data, mail, build applications in mail that you can find out here. Everything is on this portal. But some of the nicest stuff that we provide you are the tools. So if you go to My Projects and you log in, to create a project, you can just go to New Project, and we walk you through a simple flow on how to get set up. This is something that you might not need to know for the app. So as I'm going to do with a lot of this technical talk, I'm going to kind of show you an example of how it's useful or why you would use it, and then skip over some of the more deep, in-depth conversations about it, because I don't want people here to fall asleep, which I think is valid. But so when you go to developer.yahoo.com, you will have access to basically everything that you need from Yahoo to get started. And I'm going to show you two things specifically. We have a lot, but I'm going to show you two things over the next hour that are really useful and interesting. One of them is called YQL, Yahoo Query Language. Has anyone heard of this one? Okay, so sorry, what was your name? What was your name? Gentleman in the maroon shirt, what do you call it? What was
I'm Munir.
Munir, yes. Okay, as Munir said, APIs let you access data all over the internet. But usually when you want to access an API on the internet, you have to learn that API. And you have to read through all the documentation and find out all the different ways to access it. How many people here like reading through documentation for hours? Those guys are weird. YQL is a wrapper around 1,200 APIs around the internet that makes it so that you access it in a simple MySQL style language. So instead of having to go and learn the Facebook API, the Flickr API, the Maps API, you learn one language, you access YQL, and you get access to them all. The other one that's really, really useful that I use all the time is YUI, which is a JavaScript and CSS library set that makes things a lot easier. How many people here have used jQuery? How many people here have no idea what jQuery is? Awesome, that's good. I'm not even going to talk about jQuery then, because I'll talk about YUI. No, I'm kidding. jQuery is a very popular JavaScript framework that makes JavaScript a lot easier. So, for those I've been working in web for 16 years, and JavaScript has been available since almost the beginning of JavaScript has been available since I started working on the web, more or less. but it's usually sucked. Like back in 1995 when I was getting started on building things on the internet, really old. JavaScript was the worst language in the world. It was so hard to use and it didn't work on anything. And it was horrible to write. But over the years, JavaScript now, in my mind, and in many other people's minds, is the preeminent language for the internet. It is amazing. They're starting to write JavaScript on the client, meaning the web browser, and on the server, so that the entire stack, from top to bottom, is one language, which has never been done before on the internet, other than Java applets and Java servers, but you don't even, like, gosh, that was horrible. Like, Java applets are horrible. For web. Java is a great language. For the web, they were memory intensive, hard to install, you needed a plugin, brutal. But JavaScript, from top to bottom, is very, very good and very, very valuable. Like, we're starting to hire people at Yahoo who are JavaScript experts, and they are writing whole new platforms just in JavaScript, which is kind of amazing. One of the heavy things they're doing is working on YUI, which instead of hiding JavaScript, they take all the bad stuff out of JavaScript and they make it easier for you to write clean, easy to reuse, modularized JavaScript that can be distributed and shared and used effectively in the system. Got like hands all over the place. So when I first started working with YUI, I didn't like it because it was kind of really complicated compared to jQuery, which was really easy. But now they've gone and made it really simple. So I'm going to run through how to use YQL to get access to anything, and I do mean anything on the internet. It's amazing. And how to use YUI to build things like animation and drop-downs and scrolls and page loads without much work, so that you can do it, even if you don't know JavaScript, you can do it very easily and make it useful and build functionality quickly. And all of that is at YDN. I'll get on a coffee break. Who here is really, really interested or excited about web? How about mobile, like building Android, iPhone games? How about getting something in the Modern Museum of Art? Designers, what am I going to do? Yeah. Can someone give me another answer? What are the things that you're most excited about on the internet? Just like, say them. Like Facebook friends. Art. So like digital art, like HTML5 where you can draw beautiful tigers without. Nice, so searching through art. What are some other things people are really interested in or the coolest thing you've seen on the internet? I shouldn't be doing it. Back in 1998, I had 25,000 songs that I found on the internet before the RIAA, before Napster, and all the music stuff. I love music, so finding good music on the internet is awesome. For example, this is a website scraper that I built that you give it a URL of a music blog, and it will go through and scrape all the music off and let you play it. So it's running right now. These are all the songs found on this song, and I can just hit like, there we go. All right, you can play it, you can download it, everything. So this actually uses YQL. You just feed in a query, and it goes and scrapes the music and builds the page for you all in JavaScript. Kind of magical. So this took me an hour and a half, right? So I didn't have to worry about using searching. I didn't have to worry about building databases. I didn't have to worry about building a library that parses and reads music. I didn't have to worry about building a playback tool. I took YUL, YUI, YQL, a little bit of HTML and CSS. I'm clearly not much of a designer. And I used the music player that we have to make this little player thing pop up. And you can also go down here, and this is all the URLs. This is all the URLs of all the music that was found, and you can just download it right away. And they're all remixed, smashed up, booty mashed up, so they're actually free music, which are very good. So this is, again, the developer network. And the thing that I was talking about is YQL. And we'll go into more of this after the break, but we have this console. The console is really cool because you can just come in here and type. So for those of you who are designers, you might like DeviantArt, which is like an artist portal where you can go and oh, hey, that's a little, never mind, close that page. Art, right? You can, I'll do something a little more tame, hopefully. So select star from, pretty basic, MySQL, SQL syntax, right? Select star from, table, where, whatever. So select star from HTML, meaning like HTML, where URL equals CNN.com, maybe. If I run that, I hit this test button, it's going to go and scrape CNN.com and return to me the body of, CNN.com. They changed the page. That's obnoxious. Okay, I'll scrape Yahoo.com, maybe. Yeah, so this is all of the HTML from Yahoo.com. So I can now go and I can programmatically parse through this and say, you know what, just give me, give me all the links on Yahoo.com. And this will actually go and it'll pull down the Yahoo.com page and give me all of the links that are on the Yahoo page. And this is all in right here. So I can see what we're looking at, what we're playing with, everything that's live. So if you want to build something that uses web data, you don't have to wait for them to build an API. You can come in and use YQL, scrape the page, pull out the pieces you want using some simple code, and you have your own API. So this really gives you access to the whole internet. But in case you don't want to go through the trouble of doing that, we have these tables here on the side. And these are tables for, there's 1,206 data tables. You just have to hit this community tables link, and you can come through here, and there's a lot of them. We can look for Twitter. How many people have a Twitter account? Cool. It's kind of a big deal. I was in Cairo yesterday, and there's a march that went down the street right in front of my hotel. Literally a minute later, there was 7 photos on Twitter with a whole bunch of tweets about what was going on. It was kind of amazing to see it all right there. So I can say Twitter.search. You just come here and you're like, you know what, I want to search Twitter. So I click Twitter.search, and it gives me a sample query right here saying select star from Twitter.search where query equals earthquake. And these are real-time tweets directly from the Twitter API that have been brought back to me in a nice little XML format that I can use for whatever. I can also get it in JSON, which JavaScript object notation language. And this is the same information pulled back to me in JavaScript. So I can then load this, and I take this URL here, and I load this in a page, and I now have all the data from Twitter without having to go and read the Twitter API, without having to figure out how to parse it. Think anyone is posted about, no, about, come on. Nothing. All right, that's weird. And if I search for Jordan, it's probably going to be basketball players. Okay. So tons of information here. There's also Flickr images, Wikipedia articles, Facebook. I mean, really, there's 1,200 of them. I'm not going to list them all, right? That's a lot. So instead of having to go and learn all that, you can take this, use it quickly, and I'll show you how to use YUI and YQL to get data onto your pages fast. This system here, it's all in JavaScript. It doesn't have any server-side pieces. It just goes and gets hits YQL, gets the YQL does the scraping, and pulls back the songs and lists them out using JavaScript. Now, I feel like I need a break. I can't talk this long. I'm not a seasoned presenter. I'm better behind a keyboard. So we're going to have a 20-minute coffee break. So this is where you can mingle, ask us questions, meet each other, form teams, figure out what you want to work on, and we'll see everyone back here in 20 minutes to go through this stuff in a bit more detail. Thank you very much.
So you registered,
Yes.
and what was the problem?
After that, I put some tips. They told me it's for music. I don't know. It's university outside Jordan.
What are you from PSUT?
Yes.
Okay, and what's your name?
Electric.
Your last is
Electric planning.
قرفنا هو قرفنا يكبر
wait.
There's also.
Hey guys, just hold on 1 second. 1 second.
The member team. There's also Mahmoud. There's
Did you register here on this? No, sorry. Wait. Did you register here?
one person. Who the one?
Okay. If you come find me anytime, I'll help you with that.
Thank you.
No worries.
طبعا. طيب عم تستفيد شو تستفيد؟ أنا بنقدر بهيك لأنه مش غالي.
Andy do it?
Yes, we know.
Oh, okay. All right. Done it already. And what do you want to? Yes. Totally. Good. Yeah, at 5 o'clock, we're done these. We're gonna have a talk, and we're trying to pull everyone together. And see if we're not able to. Do you have an idea? Okay, so my recommendation, take a vote. Have your thoughts, right? Or, you know, just think of it. Have that ready for 5 o'clock.
So get this
So, it sounds like you should. So, we'll see if we yeah, I would recommend that actually. What do you want to do? That's the big question, right? The language is just too, it's more about what you want. Okay. So, probably want some C. I feel like it's just low C, C, C plus. And then I'd go with the language system on the screen, Python or Ruby. Perl is kind of open. If you want to maintain things, Perl would be a good language to know. I work on existing platforms. If you want to write your own, I write all my systems up. Python's also right. So you use that's your shell. You use bash instead of Sage. Do you Unix stuff or Windows stuff? Well, in that case, good, thanks. I'm sorry, did I say that? Yesterday? Oh, it's timer, just countdown, 24 hours. Yeah, we'll just
Ala, it is working.